Is it possible that we could have over 25 quality starting quarterbacks in fantasy football in 2023? Now, sure, some of them are going to have more risk than others, but at this point in the offseason, there's very few quarterbacks out there that I look at and just go, nah. But first, I owe a draft guide, right? In one of my videos last week, I said if this video could get over 500 likes, I would give a free 2023 draft guide to somebody who left a comment down below in the comment section. Well, that video flew past 500 likes, so the random winner selected was Jordan Ortiz. Congratulations, Jordan. I've already responded to your comment here on YouTube, so make sure you hit us up so I can hook you up. But I love doing stuff like that, so let's do it again. How about picking another winner if this video can get over 500 likes? So hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and you may just be the lucky random winner of a 2023 fantasy football draft guide, which are currently available for pre-order on our website right now. Links down below in the description. Let's take a look here, starting off at number 1. And really the top 4, I feel like everybody can agree on in some order or another. They all are going to be the top 4 guys. I got Josh Allen number 1. I'm looking for that slight rushing upside this year. Josh Allen safe and consistent and gives that to you. Number 2, Jalen Hurts coming off of a huge season. Love the rushing upside there. Plus with Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, because right now I'm feeling so fancy, and AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts going to have himself another big year once again. Patrick Mahomes, a lot of people may want to put him towards the top, and really I can't argue that. He's proving that he can still put up huge numbers with lesser weapons, and maybe we see somebody like a Sky Moore or a Kadarius Toney take that leap forward this year and really propel Patrick Mahomes up the ranks throughout the season. But still, a top 3 option. Got him at number 3. And then number 4, Joe Burrow. Doesn't really have a rushing upside, but when you got T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, Joe Mixon, you're probably in pretty good shape to go out there and challenge 5,000 yards passing and 40 touchdowns almost every single year. So Joe Burrow is going to be my number 4. Number 5, this is where I put Lamar Jackson. Once again, trying to capitalize off the guys that I get the rushing upside from. Now we know Lamar got paid, and for the first time in a long time, he has multiple weapons to throw the ball to. We got OBJ. Even though he's got no ACLs left, we got OBJ. We got Rashad Bateman coming off a season-ending injury last year. We have Mark Andrews as well. More options than usual for Lamar Jackson. We add on that rushing upside to the potential increase in the passing side of the football. Lamar Jackson's where I got him at number 5. Just please stay healthy. I'm hoping because he's gotten paid now, maybe we see him for a full season. Can we please have Lamar in the fantasy playoffs for the love of all things fantasy? And then number 6, we got Justin Fields. You're seeing the theme here, right? The repetitive theme of these rushing guys at the top. And now he has more weapons to throw to. Also, we have DJ Moore in Chicago. Darnell Mooney back and healthy. Cole Kmet. We have options in Chicago. And Justin Fields, I'm looking to take that step forward. We saw him dominate the middle of the season last year. Can he do it for a full 17? I'm sure hoping so. Got him at number 6. 7, Trevor Lawrence in an offense that I just love this year. We got Travis Etienne in the backfield. We now have Calvin Ridley. We have Christian Kirk, 2 guys that I believe could finish top 25 at the position. With Evan Ingram, loving what I saw last year from Trevor Lawrence. Got him at 7. 8, Justin Herbert of the Los Angeles Chargers. And yet another guy who has more weapons at his disposal. We've heard rumors throughout the offseason that Austin Eckler could be traded. Don't think that happens really. Then they drafted Quentin Johnston out of TCU to add to Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. And I'm liking that a whole lot, especially a new offense there in LA. Justin Herbert could bounce back in a big way. Got him at number 8, 9, Dak Prescott. We added Brandon Cooks to the mix. Now, a lot of people are like, who cares? It's Brandon Cooks. Well, Brandon Cooks is a lot better than what we had last year from T.Y. Hilton in an offense that we know is going to throw the ball a lot. Got Dak at 9. And then number 10 is where I have Deshaun Watson. We saw Cleveland last year kind of make that switch from a run-heavy team to a pass-heavy team, and a lot of that had to do with Deshaun Watson coming back from his suspension. We've then added more weapons in Cleveland. They have Elijah Moore, who came over from the Jets. They drafted Cedric Tillman. We saw at times last year where DPJ, Donovan Peoples-Jones, was able to get free down the field deep. Deshaun Watson with more weapons and a more heavy passing style offense now Got him at number 10. Then 11, we got Daniel Jones, which is a little bit spicy if I'm being completely honest. They added Jalen Hyatt. They added Paris Campbell. We know about Isaiah Hodgins and Darius Slayton. There's more options here for Daniel Jones and what he had last year, right? Most of the season, he was reliant on like Richie James. So he's got some upgrades at his disposal. We know about Saquon in the backfield, Daniel Jones at 11. 12, Aaron Rodgers, higher than I ever had him at any time last year, and I really like Aaron Rodgers in this Jets offense. He's got options for the first time in multiple years. Even think of his time in Green Bay. Over the last few years, he's had one dominant guy. I don't know if I want to call Christian Watson dominant last year, but at times he was scoring a lot of touchdowns, and before that it was Devontae Adams, but now he's got the likes of Garrett Wilson, Mecole Hardman, Allen Lazard, Tyler Conklin, Breece Hall, a more complete offense than we've seen him have in quite some time. So I got him at number 12. 13, Geno Smith, and he is trending up as of right now. When a quarterback has the likes of DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Kenneth Walker, Zach Charbonnet, there's definitely an opportunity for a lot of points to be scored, and Geno Smith showed last year that he can handle that type of offense. 14, Tua Tagovailoa. I would like to have Tua higher. I really believe he can perform at a higher level. What worries me here is, do we have him on the field all 17 games, especially with a capable backup in Mike White? That worries me for Tua just a little bit, so I got him at 14. Which will then take us to 15, where I have Kirk Cousins. Knocked him down a couple spots, right? No Adam Thielen, but he has added Jordan Addison. A lot of question marks this offseason about Dalvin Cook. They brought back Alexander Mattison. Still going to be a run-heavy team. We know they've also added TJ Hawkinson last year. Options, right? There's options for Minnesota, but what happens with this running game? Do they rely on it, or do they continue to turn towards the passing game? I got Cousins at 15. 16 is Jared Goff. I would have him higher if we had Jameson Williams for the full season. Not having him for the first few games of this year, though, I knocked down his ceiling a little bit, got him at 16. 17 is Russell Wilson, now in a Sean Payton offense. We saw that offense really improve last year after the firing of head coach at that time, Nathaniel Hackett. So we've seen Russell perform better in this offense towards the end of the year. Now with Sean Payton, plenty of opportunities. Russell Wilson's at 17, followed by 18, Derek Carr. We still can't count on Michael Thomas being out there for a full season, so we're probably going to see a whole lot of Chris Olave. Is that enough, especially if we lose Alvin Kamara as well? That's why I got Carr at 18. 19 is Kyler Murray. Now, if Kyler Murray is 100% healthy by the start of the season, he's like a top 8 quarterback for me. But at this time, until I see him healthy, I'm exercising a little bit of caution. There is a chance that we don't have Kyler Murray 100% by the start of the season. And if that's the case, I don't know if I want to risk it with an earlier round pick on a quarterback that may not be healthy and really cause me to start off slow in fantasy football. That is not what I want. And then number 20, I put Brock Purdy. A lot of question marks surrounding the San Francisco 49ers. In their minds, they have 3 franchise quarterbacks, they say, with Brock Purdy, Trey Lance, and Sam Darnold. It's a little bit of a stretch, but they definitely have an opportunity to put up points. Whoever starts the season for the San Francisco 49ers will be inside my top 15. It's that type of offense. Whoever is going to play is going to put up fantasy points. It's a Kyle Shanahan offense that really is very fantasy friendly when it comes to the quarterback position. We've even seen Jimmy G at times over the last few years be very fantasy relevant with a low ceiling but a safe floor. These guys have that higher floor. We saw it with Brock Purdy coming in late last year. We just need to wait and see, right? Who's that guy going to be in San Francisco? But I can hear it out there right now. Jake, what happened to so-and-so, and where's so-and-so? Somebody's sleeping on this guy. Listen, there are a ton of good quarterbacks out there. My next 5 out that did not make it, that may at the time of the season, Anthony Richardson. This dude's ceiling is absolutely redonkulous when it comes to fantasy football. The problem is he may start off slow, and that could really hurt some fantasy teams. So unless you're in a league where you want to stash extra quarterbacks, or maybe you have deeper benches, whatever it may be, Anthony Richardson is definitely somebody that I have my eye on, along with fellow rookie, CJ Stroud. The difference with CJ Stroud is that I feel like he could produce right off the bat in Houston. He's not going to have to wait for that slower start, and you know he's somewhat got that rushing upside with the big arm. CJ Stroud is in the mix along with Matthew Stafford. A lot of people are off the Matthew Stafford bandwagon, which I get. He let a lot of people down last year, but even in the first 9 games of the year last year, Cooper Kupp was his wide receiver 1 and the fantasy wide receiver 1, and that's what we're really looking for. His ceiling's going to be a lot lower, and that's why he's further down the rankings, but as a quarterback too, I don't hate it. Kenny Pickett, Senior Small Hands, I think he takes a step forward this year. Does he go inside and crack the top 17, 18 quarterbacks? That's going to be tough because I really expect a whole lot of running in Pittsburgh here this year. And then lastly, Jordan Love. What do we expect from Jordan Love in Green Bay? He's got Christian Watson. He's got Romeo Doubs. He's got Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon. He has options as well, and he's very familiar with this offense and has had time to really learn it and be mentored by Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love could be a surprise. Is Jordan Love like this year's version of last year's Geno Smith? Not saying, just saying it could be. Definitely something we're paying attention to here as the offseason progresses. But like I say in every one of my videos, I'm sure your rankings may look a little bit different. That's okay. Not all of our rankings are supposed to match. If they did, how damn boring would that be? It's our differing perspectives as a community that really give us the best damn rankings out there, and it's why we've had so much success over the last few years. So do me a favor, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, because don't forget, at 500 likes, I'm picking a commenter down below randomly to give a free 2023 draft guide to, so you can dominate all things fantasy football this season. So hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day and do your part to make the world a better place.